All right, check. What's up, y'all? I put back the shit out. There you go. Face only. Well, we're gonna try something new. Oh, it's not really new, but new for me. Stream every day at 8:30 until where it gets us. Yeah, I don't expect much out of this, but it'll be the first of many, for sure. We have to start somewhere. And this is the time now to do it. I have a schedule set. I think 8:30 would be the best time to do it. From any other time, every day I get home at 6. Well, mostly every day. So, I need 2.5 hours to hit the gym. Do anything out I need to do before that, and then shower, eat, all that should be done by 8:30. Gives me enough time to get all those things done and start streaming. I would stream on Twitch, but Twitch is really saturated, as I should say. Like, too much competition, and too much competition isn't really that good. So YouTube, I want to start YouTube, even though I have the Twitch thing, like in my socials thing. That's the reason I've been streaming on. I need to upload more. Damn, I've been off all of this like so much. What the hell? I was just supposed to be a phase recruit. I forgot about that. Hey, bro, did they release the video? Oh, I am on here. Let's see if they released the video. Lied to all of us. No, he hasn't uploaded it. But FaZe Rain is supposed to release a video with that one chick that joined FaZe. Honestly, it's kind of, he has good points, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Hell nah, nigga. Damn! You good?
I'm John. And this is not a game show. This is Silent Library, Part 2. Only rule, remain quiet.
Let's go ahead and meet the players. Agent 00. Duke Dennis.
Bro, low-key.
Davis.
Low-key, that looks like Future.
Kai Sinet.
Kai's
Phantom.
rated 21.
Chris Next Door. 6 friends, all on the same team competing for cash prizes. Each round, 6 cards are passed around. Anyone who gets a yellow card must endure an unusual punishment. If you complete the challenge and stay silent, your team wins money. However, if you fail to complete the challenge or your team makes too much noise, you can kiss the cash goodbye.
Oh, man.
Oh my God.
Shot caller cup stacking?
Shot caller, cup stacking. You fail to complete and be too loud, you get no money.
Both contestants must attempt to stack cups in 30 seconds while wearing a shock collar.
Does it hurt? A lot. It hurts so much, man. I almost threw up last time. Come on, Bobby. Come on, Bobby. Come on.
That is horrendous.
Hey, tie this shit on his neck, bro. He's not touching his neck.
Nigga, I'm gonna kill y'all, nigga. I'm gonna hold it.
Timer starts now.
Stop!
Fuck that. Nah. No money. No money. No money. No money. Double fail. Nigga, you owe me money. That was electrifying to watch, but y'all niggas was too goddamn loud. No money.
Doesn't even care anymore. You could have got one.
Pick that. This not your library. Oh. Know your mama raised you better than
What?
throwing shit in
This
here.
entrapment.
This ain't your library.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sir. I'm sorry.
Can I smack it?
Each AMP member must fill their mouth with water and get slapped with a tortilla. If you spill water, you lose.
I wouldn't either, bro. I'm telling you, he looks like Future.
Firstly, that was ferociously disgusting. Obviously, you were too loud. No money. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me.
Pro eater?
Let's find out who's a real eater. Eat time. Eat time.
Each A&P member gets one ingredient to add to the sandwich. That contestant must finish the sandwich in 30 seconds.
That's nasty, bro. Yo, that's nasty. You looking at me like that? I would not be able to. That's nasty.
When your lips touch it, that's when the timer starts.
That's nasty.
Hell no. Hell no. How the fuck did he get up there? Hell no, nigga. Hell no. Hell no. How the fuck did he
Hell
get
no, man.
It's good to see you smiling. The snap that smile's back. Agent. Unfortunately, you didn't finish the sandwich. But I feel bad for you. $2.
It's not bad, bro. Honestly, I want to try this out with my homies.
No drip popsicle challenge. All players will receive a popsicle, and you have to finish it without biting it. You must remain silent. Bring in the popsicles.
Each A&P member has to finish a popsicle without biting it. First with an empty stick wins.
Looks like we're living the American dream. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
That nigga said.
little less laughing, a lot more sucking. I'm impressed. Pass.
W.
But I need that $2 back. You ripped my card up. Inflation. Yeah, I need that $2. Yeah, I need it back. All right, I'll see you outside.
Bun in the oven? That's crazy.
Bun in the oven. The most beautiful thing on earth is a newborn baby. Bring out the baby and the contradiction test.
Contraction, dumbass.
You want to lose? I'll be biased.
Contradiction test.
You can fail now. You can do all it for nothing.
Contradiction test.
The contestant must successfully change a dirty diaper while having contractions induced by the ab machine.
Look, I'm Duke Dennis.
Hold the neck. Hold the neck. There you go. You're suffocating it. Three, 2, 1, wipe that ass. Chris, you are not the father. That's not how you change a diaper. Ass out and balls out. That's indecency. No money.
I'm gonna try. How much time we got left on this video? Still 9 more minutes, man. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Congratulations. We're taking y'all out to the ball game.
3 contestants must sit on their knees with hands behind their backs while being hit with hot dogs.
Are y'all gonna take turns like go in a row or just smack them like a Russian roulette?
Let's gangbang one.
I'm gonna say on 3.
What? No, pause.
1, 2, 3.
Why do they have masks on? That's my question, man.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Y'all did it. Y'all passed.
Again?
Bottle wars. Each player must down 1 bottle of titty milk. Remember, remain silent.
2 contestants must race to see who can suck the breast milk out of their baby bottle first.
3, 2,
I
1.
hate milk,
Drink.
bro. Just like straight up like that, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Chris is a dirty nigga, bro. Chris is such a dirty nigga.
That is nasty.
You better throw up. You better throw up.
Ow! Ow!
Unfortunately, you couldn't down the titty milk. Pathetic. You lose. Since I have a good heart, next challenge, since y'all don't have no money, next challenge is worth double. If you guys complete next challenge, double your bread.
Breadwinner, bro. Breadwinner. Breadwinner. Breadwinner.
But remember, you must remain silent.
If I'm not safe, I cut my dick off.
Take a hit.
3 contestants must stand still while an elastic band is snapped on their back. Only 1 back shot per contestant.
Yo.
I ain't no fucking slave.
Come on.
AJ, what's up? Nigga, stop reaching. Stop fucking reaching. Nigga, you need hit it for the back. Turn around. Turn around. Wait, no. Get over it. Get it over it, Brad. Brad, get it over it. I know what these hands are. Get it over it. Get over it, man. Come on. Sit in here between the bro. 3, 2, 1. Hold on. I believe I can touch the Stop resisting! Stop resisting!
Bro, for the second shot? No, bro. For a second shot? Oh, that's gotta.
Oh, man! We gotta get Agent in here.
Oh my god.
Congratulations, guys. You survived AMP Silent Library and took home some cash.
W. Hold up. 6 months ago, FaZe Clan said they were investigating a former FaZe member over sexual assault allegations. They quietly released him. 2 months later, in January, he has returned saying he was forced quiet due to legal reasons. FaZe has said nothing on what they have found. I feel bad for. Oh, FaZe Clan situation is old now.
Oh, it's real technical real. Oh.
Kind of weird.
Oh, I need this.
I see you sitting there just watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We want 4 mil. We want 4.
Let's see what else we got. All death scenes? Nah. Idiots in cars? Nah. 2 Madness in the Wood? I saw that. That shit was vile. Plus BBL. Adam Sandler Paradox? Trying to see some good stuff. Scary comp.
On
Let's
May
watch some scary.
20th of 2023, a couple of nurses enter a
Let's get
section of
into
a
it.
hospital that many doctors and nurses are afraid to enter alone. The section of this hospital is known as the Old ER, and it's a floor that's been abandoned for quite some time. Many patients have passed away on this floor, and some of those patients were children. Nurses claim that the floor of this hospital is haunted. One night, a group of nurses working the night shift decide to visit the floor just for fun. However, little did they know that something pretty terrifying would occur while being there. The following footage is their video. Watch.
You guys. Haunted ER? We're gonna go. Haunted ER, haunted ER. I'm really good too. Oh my god, my head is huge.
You really got nothing else to
Chloe,
do?
so I can't even.
Camera.
Huh?
It's just close to the camera.
Yeah, you're right.
We got a chance for the haunted.
I feel like this is straight off of a movie.
Feels like
Straight off like something a movie would be like. Of course,
it
this
feels
that.
like a we're getting on a. You nervous? Why are you nervous?
Because it's haunted.
Are you nervous?
Yes. You see anything? In there?
Nobody enters there. And then they finally enter it.
Oh. Oh, it's a doll. Oh. Yeah, it's just a little doll. They want his training.
Oh, it's a train down here.
Put it here.
Still weird though.
Nah, look at her.
That's so weird.
Never met this
They really put a doll there, bro. They really put a doll there.
Upstairs. It's way upstairs.
That's creepy, bro.
Sorry, I thought you were. I felt you were like right behind. It's just freaky.
That doll is creeping me out. I would never.
You guys wave in the camera right now. Reflection.
They like see me? I feel like I'm gonna see.
Oh, that's the same room.
Oh. God,
Bro, I don't know what's gonna happen.
oh. Why are you looking at? Oh. Lights are on. Go in. Go in.
Oh, go in. No, go in.
Go in. Go in. Figure out why the lights are on. I don't like
This
that.
is straight
I don't
up.
like that.
This is.
Do it.
I don't know how they live in scary movies.
You guys need to go.
How?
Yeah, of course we're gonna go in with you.
Thanks. Ooh, this feels weird. Was that you?
Yeah.
This room feels weird.
I swear to God. I swear to God. If something pops out of nowhere. It's too silent. It's too silent.
Oh! 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 The curtain moved!
No, it did.
Yeah, it did. It moved.
Shut up.
It moved.
did
It moved. Yes, it did.
Why would a
It did.
curtain move?
How did you not see that? Oh, okay. Ooh!
As one of the nurses walks further into the room, a hospital curtain suddenly moves on its own. The nurse, terrified beyond belief, bolts out of the room at full speed, feeling completely unsettled. But then, within seconds of this happening, a cane mysteriously falls on its own. Now the following clip, which was captured by another nurse, shows the same exact incident, but from a different point of view. Take a look.
She got his or hers.
What?
The
What?
curtain moved.
No, it didn't.
It did. It
Shut
moved.
up. No,
It
it
moved.
didn't.
It moved. Yes, it did.
Why would a
It
curtain
did.
move?
How did you not see that? Oh, okay.
The nurses in this video believe that this may have been the ghost of a child who recently passed away in that same room. But, as with most occurrences on this floor, they also think that it could have been another spirit. Whether ghost or not, the nurses in this
That
footage
dog
were left
would have been in
terrified
for
by
me.
this mysterious
I see that
encounter.
thing. Nah, bro. Imagine something like this if you and your like friend group.
In the following video,
And
a
this
group
happens.
of friends are chatting over live stream and having a heated
That
debate
would,
about
bro,
a
it would
particular
be
basketball
hella funny
team
and
and its
scary
players.
at the same time.
Just wasn't meant to be.
Leaf, I gotta disagree with you, man.
Hold on.
All seems normal in this live stream, when only minutes later, something happens that scares the living daylights out of everyone. Be sure to pay close attention to Christie's screen, as what happens
it
in
had
it leaves
to be
everyone
his. It had
feeling
to be
very
him.
unsettled.
It had to
Take
be
a look.
him.
Y'all need to build off of those two people and a couple of more pieces. I do like RJ
I like this guy's profile
It
pictures.
might be time for him
Thanos.
to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just build off of those people. Was that a ghost?
I just personally. Oh, yo, Junebug, chill out.
Yo, that wasn't even a person.
Junebug, chill out. I ain't got time for this.
Yo, did we catch a ghost on stream?
Bro, stop.
No, stop it. Stop it.
Junebug,
Run it
chill
back. I
out.
gotta
I'm
run it
alone.
back.
Hey, I didn't see it. I didn't see anything, man. I was looking.
I
I
gotta
was
run it
turning on the
back. I
lights.
gotta
Stop
run it
playing,
back.
bro.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at
I'm
it.
gonna go look at it right now because what? Bruh.
What? Junebug, what happened?
That
What?
was not a person, bro.
Bro, chill out. What are y'all talking about?
That is scary, bro. I even had my
Hey,
clothes open.
Upon
my God.
slowing down the footage, a very faint silhouette can be seen walking past the camera behind Chris before quickly
Bro, I don't
disappearing
know
into
why I'm
thin
watching
air.
this by myself.
In a state of shock, everyone forgets the conversation they were just having to discuss the pressing question at hand. Just what exactly had appeared behind Chris?
Like, I'm actually a little scared. My closet's open,
What?
man.
Now it isn't until later that Chris searches the apartment to see if anyone might have broken in. Fortunately, he finds no one there, But this only makes this occurrence extra creepy, as it seems to suggest that something other than a person had been caught on camera.
Did I see it, bro?
Oh, what the was
Bro,
that?
and then Chris looked both ways like he.
I felt like a cold chill, but honestly, bro.
Oh my God.
Bro,
The fact that Chris turns around when this mysterious figure passes by has left his friends thinking that he had sensed this ghostly presence. Just who or what had appeared in this live stream? Ghost or not, this occurrence has left both
Shit,
Chris
it's
and his
Michael
friends
Jackson.
beyond spooked. In the following video, a man named Jay is resting in his living room
I see
when he
this one on
notices something
TikTok.
strange about a doll that's placed on a high shelf. He takes a closer look at this doll and is left deeply disturbed by what he captures. Now, the doll in this video, according to Jay, was bought at a thrift store where 2 other dolls of the same brand were also being sold. But, for some unknown reason, this specific doll was hidden from the rest. Jay suspects that the reason the doll was hidden from sight was because they didn't want anyone buying it. They were afraid this doll might be cursed or even haunted. Now, Jay wasn't really sure if this had been the actual reason, but after living with this doll for more than a year, it's become clear to him that this may have been the case. Something isn't right with this doll. While resting in his living room and watching over his child, Jay captures something on camera that leaves him extremely unnerved. Take a look.
Nah.
I think I can see it on here. Hold on. Now it's stopped. Oh, wait, there it is. See if she moves. There it is.
Yo! Yo! Yo!
Like something straight out of a horror movie, the doll slowly tilts its head to face the camera as though it knew it was being
Oh my
filmed.
God!
Jay recoils
actually
in
gives me
fear
a
as he
little-
watches in terror
Oh
this
my-
creepy doll move its head. Although creeped out, Jay is glad he had caught this, as he's been trying to capture this doll move for the longest time. Many viewers no doubt believe that the doll is haunted, but whether or not that's so is up to you to
No.
decide. Did something paranormal happen here? Or might there be something that could possibly explain this? There has yet to be a definitive answer to this question. It's late at night when a group of friends decide to visit their school to do something that they would later come to regret. Rumor has it that the school they attend is haunted. According to some students, if you knock on the door of the nurse's office, which is located at the back,
Yo. What happened?
Liz got a new chain?
You got a new chain?
I think so. He said chain looked fire or some shit on his notes.
The worst
New chain go
gamer
crazy.
at, bro.
Let me see.
You love.
Call him.
And what y'all trying to play?
Ghost Recon Wildlands.
No, he did say new chain go crazy.
Chain or not chain. Elotri's asleep, so
Huh?
yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's not gonna join.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, deadass, I'm telling you right now, if he in the mornings, if he doesn't join, it's either me, which is rare, but if he doesn't join, that motherfucker's asleep.
And so that nigga's been asleep since he left the party then.
It's been a while,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, go ahead on.
All right, I'll talk to y'all later. So,
Alright.
let's get back to the video.
back at the school, someone or something would knock back. Not sure if the rumors were true and feeling adventurous,
Oh my god. Oh. Dude, no, that actually scared the hell out of me. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, that actually sent chills, man. Oh. Oh my god. I don't even want to watch this, bro. I don't want to watch this.
A girl named Devi and her friend set out to explore the back of their school and knock on the nurse's door. But what they capture sends them running in a panic frenzy. This is what they caught.
Go. Just knock on it. Knock. No, go. Knock harder. Let them know. Let them.
Out of nowhere, a blood-curdling scream is caught on camera, sending the girls running in full terror. They have no idea where the guttural screams came from, but one could only guess the source of the screech. Viewers believe that it came from either inside the school or near it, which only helps to prove the rumors as true. Something haunts this school. But of course, what's your stance on this? Supernatural or something else? You let me know. This next video was recorded by a school custodian who captured something pretty creepy while working alone inside an empty school. It was on a Sunday when this video was taken, so no students or faculty members were present during this time at this middle school. The only person there was the custodian recording this video, who swore that something unexplainable had occurred during his shift. He was mopping the floors of the school's empty hallways when suddenly something happened that quickly paralyzed him with fear. The video he took is just downright spooky. Have a look.
Nah, bro. Imagine you're working.
If you
and this
listen
happens.
closely, the sound of a child's voice can be heard coming from somewhere. It almost sounds as though they're distressed, which many viewers believe is a cry for help. Although it's unknown where the voice is coming from, the custodian adds that this isn't the first time something like this has happened. Other custodians who have worked at the school have also encountered strange events while working alone. Knowing the history of this place, which has had numerous strange occurrences, the person who posted this can't help but think that something is haunting the school. Very little context is given on this video, so it's hard to be sure if something unexplainable was captured. But until more info is given, the source of this mysterious voice remains unknown. In the following video, a hospital in Mexico had caught footage of something pretty creepy. The video takes place inside a corridor of an empty facility. In it, we can see a hospital staff member sitting by himself. According to him, he was sitting alone when all of a sudden, a patient who was trying to leave the hospital asked him for directions to the nearest exit. Feeling confused upon seeing this patient, as he made sure the floor was empty before taking his break, he gets up to check who the patient was on the hospital's computer. But when he looks over at the security footage that was taken during this time, he was spooked out of his mind. This is what was captured. Based on this recording, whoever the nurse was talking to was not actually there. Those who've seen this footage believe that the man was either talking to himself or, as the man himself believes, a ghost. Just who or what was talking to this nurse? The nurse in this video has no idea and is still creeped out by this footage. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's...
No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not watching this no more. We need something happy. Happy. Kyo? He reacts to Army gang Rangers smoking. I thought the stream was off.
Yeah. I bet. We're ready to order.
No, we're not.
Are you not ready?
No.
Bro.
I literally just got the
yell
menu.
a few moments and I'll be back, okay?
All right, give us like 2 minutes, all right?
2 minutes?
Yeah, 2 minutes.
It'll be like 3.
3. All right, 3. She a nice waitress. I'm gonna tip her like, Chad, how much should I tip her, y'all? She looks 14. She's not 14, bro.
I look young.
You okay?
I was scratching my leg.
Oh. Nah,
What
you
did I
look.
get last time?
Castanet. I remember he got greened out and then he got suspended on Twitch. Imagine one day I'm chilling there with AMP in a stream like that. I like how they brighten him so much that you look at Aiden Ross. That's funny. Let's see. Fastest confessions from suspects.
Interrogations can go on for hours or
Let me
even
see this.
days, but
Let
in
me
some
see
rare
this,
cases,
man.
interrogations can last just seconds.
Man just dips out. Jesus Christ.
From accidentally confessing to escapes, these are 5 of the fastest police interrogations in history.
9 hours,
Starting with
13
Raymond
minutes.
Gates, demonstrating exactly how to head straight to prison in seconds. Raymond was brought in after police obtained footage of him assaulting a 17-year-old girl. Police had to prove that the girl never gave consent, which was difficult given that only some of the attack was caught on camera, but became a lot easier when Raymond almost instantly made a huge slip-up in the interrogation that put him dead to rights.
This girl came back to my house. She's telling me she wants to lose her virginity, man. That like she's ready to do it and everything. And then right a couple seconds before, and she's like, I don't know and stuff like that. She's telling me yes, everything's cool. She's cool with making out.
But when she screamed, "Stop! Please don't do this. It hurts so much."
I was already
Why
inside of her at that point. I mean, like the oh no stop. I'm already like inside of her there, man. That's already like that's when she's like, oh it hurts, which it hurts when a girl gets her virginity taken.
And without even trying, the cops had everything they needed to convict him. So he was quickly found guilty and sentenced to 9 years in prison. But while Raymond's interview ended in under 10 minutes, Quantrell Schwarzlow did it even faster, with his interrogation ending in
thought it was
just
9 hours,
seconds.
10 minutes?
But not in the way you'd think.
I see this video so many times. Callaway?
Quantrell was brought in for strangling a girl and assaulting her, a crime he clearly didn't want to be convicted of.
Oh no!
Unfortunately for Quantrell, his handcuffs were a dead giveaway, and he was captured 4 hours later. While it's unknown exactly what happens to
4
Quantrell
hours
after,
later.
this clip will forever put him in the Interrogation Hall of Fame. However, Ricky Hawthorne took a much more straightforward approach to ending his interrogation, managing to confess in record time. Ricky was found covered in blood near the bodies of Lara Kuchar and Tommy Skeens. Lara had clearly been assaulted. Ricky's DNA was also found at the scene, so police had no worries when bringing him in. Surprisingly though, Ricky would make it even easier for them.
Hey, come on in.
Hey, yes, sir.
Yeah, I did.
I was-
I did.
You don't know let you do this.
I did it, but I think somebody came behind me and finished it.
Okay.
Yeah, I did it.
So much for staying silent. However,
Jesus,
Ricky
6
is alleging
seconds?
that he wasn't actually the murderer. He just attacked the couple and assaulted Laura. It was someone else that finished the job. Even though the evidence was stacked against him, he still would have had a better chance of getting away with it if he just stayed silent.
There's 3 more people. I don't know.
And you know what?
They was living when I left, but I think somebody came in behind me and finished them off. I did beat the shit out of them, but it was somebody else. I left.
Despite his claims, it was determined that the couple died of the injuries inflicted by Ricky, and he was later found guilty of first and second-degree murder, as well as battery in the assault on Laura.
But Jared Murray takes the cake for the most insane interrogation in history. Jared had shot his friend in the head during a car ride to Walmart for no other reason than to know what it felt like to kill someone. Jared attempted to flee by hitchhiking to Canada, but was picked up by an officer after perfectly matching the perp's description. The officer took him into custody where a quick but truly chilling interview took place.
Okay, and what do you remember telling me?
In summation that I'm guilty, yes.
Of what?
Of murder.
Okay.
You hear this, man? Yeah, I'm guilty. Yeah.
And who did you murder?
Gennaro.
Okay. And,
Gennaro.
and how did you murder him?
With a gun. I shot him in the head twice.
Okay.
3 shots were fired, 1 missed.
Jared isn't hanging around here, and apparently had already confessed before he even made it to the station. But what's interesting about this interrogation isn't the speed at which he confessed, it's exactly why, as well as his general demeanor throughout the interview.
Okay. Jared, give me your full name.
Jared Lindreth Wayne Murray.
Okay. And what's your date of birth?
July the 20th, 1994.
And how'd you guys hook up?
I went down to his dorm room and asked if I could be given a ride to Walmart in exchange for $20 gas money.
Okay. And did he agree to that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that's a couple miles from the school?
1.7 miles, sir.
1.7 miles.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, so he took you to Walmart?
Yes, sir.
And did you both go in?
No, we did not go in, sir.
Okay, and why not?
We pulled into the parking lot, then I pulled the weapon on him and demanded that he take me to Asher, Oklahoma, sir.
Okay, and why did all of a sudden did you decide that you needed to go to Asher?
Because I was planning to take him out into the country and kill him.
Jared lacks any form of empathy, remorse, or knowledge that what he's done is a bad thing. He merely expresses his actions as though they were fact, and in a later psychological assessment, it was determined this was because he had become delusional and believed that he was required to kill someone. If it's not clear by now, Jared was diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder, and delusions from this are likely what pushed him to kill Gennaro. But Jared is happy to provide us with even more detail surrounding his motive.
Okay. So you've been planning this for 2 days?
2 weeks, yes.
2 weeks.
But not with a
2 weeks.
selected individual. No.
And when did you get to the point where you knew it was going to be him?
That was 3 days prior to
Hey, man, at this point, it's a right to make fun of him.
And
It's a right
why
to make
him?
fun of him.
Of all the kids in college here, why him?
I believed that he would have had the least impact, sir.
Impact of on what?
I believed he didn't have many friends, or many close friends, I should rephrase. And as his, as he is going missing, his absence would be less notable.
Jared was, of course, charged with first-degree murder, but was eventually found not guilty by reason of insanity. Instead of receiving prison time,
Jesus
he would
Christ!
instead spend an indefinite amount of time in custody at a mental health facility where he would receive the treatment he should have had so much earlier. All 3 of these cases have been about criminals who confessed quickly, but there are many cases where the interrogation is almost instant, but for a very different reason. This 18-year-old suspect was brought in after allegedly hitting a cop with his car and was subsequently read his Miranda rights.
Being it is a criminal investigation, obviously you're not free to go because you have warrants for your arrest. I'm going to read your Miranda because it's very important you understand your rights. Okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you? Yes, sir. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now? Yes, sir. I'm sorry? Say what having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You don't want to talk to me? I just call my mom. Okay, you can call your mom at the jail. All right.
At just 18 years old, this guy showed exactly how to act in a police interrogation, perfectly exercising his rights and truly outsmarting detectives. Assuming he wanted to land himself in prison for the rest of his life. There are countless examples of corrupt, evil, and even criminal cops. But what happens to cops who actually get caught? These are 4 examples of cops who realized they were going to jail.
263 years? Yo! Yo, my man's spending
starting with
his
Tyler
afterlife
Moody,
in jail.
Who was about to get the shock of his life after being brought into the interrogation room.
Have you offered your resignation or not?
I can keep my job and no.
Well, you can't keep your job, okay?
An inmate charged with murder was discovered with a mobile phone and charger. When questioned, Tyler immediately folded and confessed to what he'd done. He expected to just get fired, but he was about to discover providing contraband comes with a much bigger punishment.
Of every citizen that we have the privilege to serve, and you've betrayed the trust of the brave and selfless men and women that you've worked alongside for nearly 3 years. So as of this moment, you're under arrest for bringing a prohibited item, a cell phone, into a correctional facility. That's a third-degree felony.
Providing a prisoner with a mobile phone carries a sentence of 1 year in prison. And that's exactly where Tyler is right now, serving it in exactly the same place that he used to patrol as a cop. But unlike Tyler, Stephanie Lazarus didn't get off nearly as easy.
Now you're accusing me of this? Is that what you're saying?
After decades of investigations, DNA evidence revealed that Stephanie was very likely the culprit of a murder committed in 1986. Because of the high-stakes nature of the case, the detectives made sure to meticulously plan this interrogation. Stephanie was a really successful detective herself, and she had recently received recommendations for her good work on a theft case. So the detectives used this and brought her in under the guise that they needed help with a case.
I don't want to talk about this in the squadron because I don't know who people are listening. And if we go to my side, everybody's always wondering what everybody else is doing. Okay?
An interrogation room is a strange place for such a conversation to take place, so to put her mind at ease, detectives told her this was the place they'd least be likely to be overheard, as the case details were strictly confidential. Sherry Rasmussen's body had been found at her home after being shot 3 times. At the time, police suspected the murder was a result of a burglary gone wrong, but the case went cold when they couldn't identify the suspect. However, 23 years later, when revisiting the case, detectives found evidence that led them towards Stephanie, a girl who had been trapped in a love triangle with Sherry and her husband, John Rutten. So the detectives decided to bring up John's name to see how she'd react.
Were you guys friends, close friends?
Yeah, we're very close friends.
Yeah?
I mean, what's this all about?
It's a case we're working on and it involves John, and in there's notes and stuff that he knew you and stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, we good friends. Lived in the dorms for 2 years.
Was there ever any relationship or anything that developed between you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we dated. You know, I mean, what's this all about?
Well, it's relating to his wife.
Both the detectives and Stephanie have tried to seem as friendly and relaxed as possible around each other, but Stephanie is obviously starting to get very anxious at this point. Even though the detectives gave a somewhat believable excuse, she is now in an interrogation room faced by 2 detectives being questioned about a girl she supposedly murdered 20 years earlier. Her breathing has become faster, and her language is defensive, and her movements have become more erratic.
And you're right.
I mean, if you guys are claiming that I'm a suspect, then, you know, I got a problem with, you know, with that.
Okay.
Okay? So, you know, if you're doing this as an interrogation, you're saying, hey, I'm a suspect. Well, now I got a problem with, you know, now you're accusing me of this? Is that what you're saying?
Obviously, you know about all the DNA stuff and things of the nature that, you know, gets done on cases nowadays. You know, if we asked you for a DNA swab, would you be willing to give us one?
Maybe. Because now
because
now I'm thinking I probably need to talk to a lawyer.
Stephanie chooses to provide DNA evidence, hoping her willingness to help out would ultimately prove her innocence. But, unfortunately for her, just 5 minutes later, the detectives decide they've heard enough and put her in cuffs. Months later, after a long and arduous trial, a decision was made by the jury.
We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Stephanie Eileen Lazarus, guilty of the crime of murder of Sherry Rasmussen. We further find the murder was of the first degree.
Stephanie was sentenced to 27 years in prison after being hit with a single felony charge of first-degree murder. But to this next cop, Jalen Fleer, a single felony charge looks like child's play.
Can I ask, is this something I should have lawyers on?
In April 2020, San Diego police received tips that a man had been engaging in with a local child. 2 months of investigation led directly to Jalen and a mountain of questions that desperately needed answering.
So I know that I
have a lot to delve into, but I really want to get to know you first, if you don't mind.
Definitely.
Okay. So I'm gonna lean back and get comfortable. Just because. Are you comfortable? Do you want to take off your duty belt?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about your upbringing?
Yeah, so I will ask what this is about.
Yeah, so we're looking into some allegations that were made. We're kind of, it started with a Crime Stopper report, so we're just kind of going from there. We did receive a picture that, you know, when we looked into it, it looks similar to you, so I don't know if you can take a look at the picture and just tell me if you've seen this picture before. Oh, I have like 15 million things here. Okay.
As soon as the allegations are brought up, Jalen becomes visibly stressed. He leans forward tentatively in his chair, clasps his hands together softly, and clenches his jaw. It's obvious he's worried about whatever he's about to be shown. The detectives have made it clear that he is not currently being detained and is free to leave at any time. However, she is making a noticeable effort to make him feel relaxed, using a bubbly and friendly persona to put him at ease.
So this picture right here.
Yeah, that's definitely me with the gross one.
Okay, so this picture right here, how old were you when it was taken?
I don't know, 20?
20? Okay, cool. That makes it very easy. So as far as like the picture, so this photo came up in connection with some allegations about you communicating with a younger female on Snapchat.
Okay. Can I ask, is this something I should have lawyers on?
Jalen is starting to seem more and more stressed. He begins to sway in his chair more and becomes more closed off with his answers. But the pressure he's feeling now is nothing compared to what the detective is about to lay on him.
So, you know, this, like I said, this photo was sent to this person, so they were in possession of it, and we can't find any connection or reason why this photo would end up with this particular person if it wasn't shared by someone you may know or yourself.
I agree, yeah. My wife would have done it, so I don't know why she would share that. So.
Well, along with the photo came some additional information about your personal life.
Okay.
And based on some of the information you shared with me today, it seems to add up.
Okay.
The account that shared the photo and the information was called J178211, a seemingly random selection of numbers, until you realized that 17 was his college baseball jersey number, 82 was his high school jersey number, and 2011 was the year he graduated in. If this account was operated by a so-called enemy of Jay, they'd sure done their research.
Jay, I'll be very honest, I want to know the truth.
Yeah, no, I've never even heard of that account.
Okay. Have you ever shared any images of your with anyone?
Yeah.
Okay. And how many times would you say you've done that?
A lot.
Did you ever share any videos of you having with anyone?
With anyone? No. I've always had personal videos of me and my wife. That was it. And my ex actually had one, but...
Jalen then rightly decides that he's already answered enough of the detective's questions and asks him for a lawyer. However, unfortunately for him, he's quickly handed a search warrant, allowing the police to seize DNA, his phone, and his car. Police used this to gather a mountain of evidence against Jalen and, just a few weeks later, turned himself in. Jalen was charged with 20 felonies, including engaging in lewd acts with children under the age of 14, pandering children under 16, and engaging in the child under the age of 16. A few months later, he was sentenced to 12 years in prison. But this disturbing act doesn't even compare to the atrocities that Daniel
263 years, man.
Daniel was brought in for interrogation after a report came in that he'd made an unlawful traffic stop and forced the female driver to remove her clothing and perform on him. What detectives didn't know was that this was just one of dozens of other crimes that Daniel would find himself accused of.
So we have no misunderstanding because and maybe I didn't key in on some things. I want you turn in your activity card, walk me through it all again.
Turn my activity card, I leave out of the station, turn off my computer, done for the night, head left to go westbound on 50th from Prospect. About a block down, I see a Grand Prix in the outside lane. I was in the inside lane. Directly in front of me, car swerved. At that time, I kind of fall behind of it. Lincoln, I didn't want to light it up at the stop sign, so I waited till it go forward and just lit it up just to the west. And then that's when I made a traffic stop.
Daniel recounts his version of events from that night. Cops said that he didn't report on the stop dispatch, run a records check on the driver, or even let them know that he just logged off for the night. But Daniel just explains that everything happened so fast he just forgot to do all of that and made the traffic stop off the grid. However, Daniel doesn't seem 100% sure while recounting this evening. He takes unusually long breaks between statements and speaks in incomplete sentences. The true reality of cases is that it's almost usually impossible to get a conviction as long as there was no video or photo evidence of the event. The victim barely ever has any ability to prove that the suspect did what they did, as in most places, they are innocent until proven guilty. This is likely why this turned out to be one of 36 charges eventually brought against Daniel, each more disgusting than the last.
CSI is processing your car right now.
Right.
And when we stepped out, they found some pubic hairs right in here. Could they be yours?
No, that's not. I didn't pull my. I didn't do anything right there.
Did she?
No.
But do you think they could be?
No, it's not. No. Nothing of mine.
Your pubes couldn't be?
No.
Right there?
No.
You seem a little extra worried whenever you talked about seeing her boobies.
Right.
You sure she just didn't flash you?
I can't. She did not. I don't want to say I can't recall, but I'm pretty positive she didn't flash.
I see a pair of titties.
She went like this, but nothing as far as I'm going like crazy looking.
Lifting the shirt.
No, this whole situation and just.
It's kind of scary.
It is scary, and I don't want my rep to be. Everything's about in law enforcement. I don't know, 3 years on. I know that, but everything's about your rep.
Absolutely.
And I don't want this to fall on my rep.
Unfortunately for Daniel, though, this absolutely would affect his rep, as the DNA tests on the hair found in the car came back as a perfect match, and statements given by his girlfriend directly contradicted his story. So after the interrogation, he was placed on administrative leave, but just 2 months later, 12 more women came forward with claims, and he was subsequently arrested.
Verdict, count 1. Battery. Defendant is guilty of the crime
The man is
of battery and set
shaking.
punishment at 8 years. Count 2, procuring lewd exhibition. Not guilty of the crime of procuring lewd exhibition. Count 3, burglary in the first degree. Defendant is not guilty of the crime of burglary in the first degree, nor lesser included. Count 4, procuring lewd exhibition. Defendant is guilty of the crime of procuring lewd exhibition, and punishment is set at 5 years.
Daniel was found guilty on 18 of the 36 charges and sentenced to 263 years in prison without the possibility of parole.
My man's never seen
There
daylight
aren't that
again.
many cases.
My man is not seeing daylight anymore. I really gotta go to work tomorrow. I have to call it quits right there. As much I also want to be live streaming, it's gotta maybe press my filmer. Alright, I'm gonna call it quits there. Stream is gonna resume tomorrow at 8:30. 8:30 every day. I'm gonna try to stream. Just keep at it. Make YouTube videos, whatever I can. I'm about. Alright, see you guys in the next one. Peace out.